Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail and I make videos about special needs, health issues, and feeding tubes. So I'm in a different room than I normally am, and I'm actually filming in the kitchen tonight. It's 9:47 at night right now, and even though I'm usually still awake at this time, some of our family is asleep, so I decided to come in the kitchen to make this video because my room is close to some of the other people's rooms in our house. So I decided to make this video in the kitchen. But if you're familiar with my videos, you would know that in every video that a backfire has happened to me with my feeding tube. I tell you all, okay? If you watch the video that was posted before this one, you would know that there was this new tape that I had used for my feeding tube, and my skin ended up being sensitive to it and caused a breakout. So today my mom went to the store and bought a new kind of tape because the supply company that supplies my formula and everything, they do supply tape, but I've been running out before the end of the month. So this coming month, we're going to ask for all the tape that insurance will pay for because I keep running out, and I have really sensitive skin, so I can't just really go out and do just any tape. Not just any tape would work for my skin. So thankfully I only have like 2 days till the 1st. So thankfully I only have to wait a couple more days till my shipment, but we bought a new kind of tape today because the tape I got before, I was too sensitive. It was too sensitive for my skin. And so we got this new tape, and it seems to be working okay. I've been trying not to put it on my skin, just like the gauze part. I have like this split gauze that I put over my button, my feeding tube button, because it's been leaking a lot. So anyways, I guess the backfire of the day is that my new tape hasn't been wanting to stick very well to my skin, which is a struggle. It's just, it feels like that there's something every single day that's a backfire. I don't know why, but it seems like that. Also, speaking of backfires, my formula can go bad in the heat, and I go through 4 bottles of formula in a 24-hour range, and one of my formulas went bad today, which means that I put it on my calendar when my formula goes bad so that we can tell the company and they can give me a replacement on the 1st when my shipment comes in. So having the feeding tube definitely has some interesting situations happen. I'm really excited about my shipment because I've struggled with the other tapes besides the one that my company gives me. It's like either too sensitive for my skin or it doesn't seem to stick right. It's kind of crazy. We have tried, but it's just wow. This year for Halloween, we actually have a really, really busy day tomorrow. Halloween is also our grandma's birthday, and so we're gonna go see her and drop her off a gift. And then we have a few things that we're gonna do with our family. Are like trick-or-treating, just us, and then that evening we have a like trick-or-treat thing at our church where we're actually going to be passing out candy and toys and different things. Because we have a revival on the 1st. It's like the 1st through 3rd of November. And we want to invite people to the revival. So we're going to hand out candy and different things to the kids to invite people to the revival. So we have our grandma's birthday and Halloween tomorrow. And then the 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd, we have a revival. And I don't really know what we have going on after that. But things are going to be pretty busy. And what's actually cool is my grandma actually, not only is it my grandma's birthday tomorrow, but it's actually her sister's birthday tomorrow as well, because they're twins. So that's really cool. We're also going to have to call my doctor to get an appointment so that I can go in and have a checkup with my doctor and get some blood drawn and all that. Because they want to make sure I'm not lacking any vitamins. My formula does cover a lot of vitamins, but just in case there's anything that I'm lacking, the nutritionist wants me to get blood drawn once a year. So whenever we get a chance, we'll go do that. Just things have been really crazy. Things get really busy around the holidays. I'm trying to think if there's any other updates. Oh, as far as my, like, okay, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. So I felt like I had gained a lot of weight, and we wasn't really sure why. But turns out that my body was, so anyway, short story, I felt like I was gaining a lot of weight. Turns out my body's just gonna have to adjust, because I had several months where my body was like in starving mode, and now that my body is getting nutrition that it can hold down because I'm on a feeding tube, my body is taking in every calorie and holding on to it. So I'm supposed to go back in, I think it's like December, and the nutritionist is going to see me again and see where I'm at on my weight, because we don't really know how long it will take for my body to decide to not hold on to every calorie. She said it will eventually pass, and that my body will eventually be okay with, knowing that I'm going to get nourishment and be able to hold on to my calories, because I am on a feeding tube now, but it just takes a while for my body to readjust and I guess not panic about getting calories, because my body was starving for I think it was over a year, and I wasn't able to really hold anything down. So I would get sick every day, and we found out I do have gastroparesis, but I do also have a hernia that was not able to get fixed, even though we did try. And so I lost so much weight that we decided a feeding tube was best. I got a separate G tube and a separate J tube. My G tube is just for venting, also known as getting sick out of, and then my J tube that goes to my intestines is for the feeds. So I don't know how long it's going to take my body to get out of panic mode, but hopefully my body will adjust soon, and we'll see. I think it's in December when I go back to the nutritionist, and we'll see how my body is doing, because my body is wanting to hold on to every calorie. My nutritionist told me to not worry about it. It will eventually pass. And I'm just kind of covering it a little bit, because I've gotten a lot of new subscribers, and sometimes they just see one video and they're like, what's going on? So for anyone new, I was kind of explaining what's going on. But anyways, I'm really thankful that my feeding tube is working and that I am able to gain good weight. People also ask me what I can have by mouth. I can have plain ice cream, peanut butter, the soft kind of peanut butter, the creamy kind, certain kinds of candy that melts, like plain M&Ms, and just a few things like that. So if there is anything that I haven't covered that you would like to know more about, let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.